Welcome to the channel, everybody. Today I have this DD12 transmission. Then it is out of this 2019 Freightliner Cascadia. The problem that we have on this transmission is then it is completely locked. It doesn't move in any direction, but in the rear shaft doesn't as well. See, so which means that it's locked completely. And the reason why this happened is because the transmission ran out of oil, out of fluid, transmission fluid. Automatic transmissions depend on fluid, and as any transmission, any mechanical component needs a specific lubricant to maintain its parts moving in a good condition. In this case, the transmission ran out of oil, and this caused the transmission to get completely destroyed. But it is very important to pay attention to the reason why this transmission ran out of oil. So if you get closer over here, in DD12 transmissions, we have the oil cooler lines. These are the oil cooler lines that go to the front area of the engine. Some of the DD12 transmissions don't come with these transmission lines. Some of them do. And if they don't come, that is gonna have a plug. They're gonna have a plug in here. And the ones that come with the transmission cooler lines, they wanna have two types. The ones that are air cooled and the ones that are going straight to the radiator, and they're water cooled with the radiator cooling system. So now we go in that direction. This is the truck. And the reason why this transmission ran out of oil is because the cooling lines then go here. It's very hard to see it without going underneath. So those are the cooling lines right there. Then go to the radiator. They actually were completely loose. They were completely out of place. Right there, you can see it from here. Those lines right there, those are the lines that are leaking. These ones right here. So the reason why they leak is because, you know, it's normal. Over the time they get bad, they go bad, and the seal start releasing, fluid. Yeah, start releasing fluid, and the radiator in this case doesn't have other ways to fix this problem. The seal then retains the bracket, or the secure bracket, and secures the line in the radiator. Starts to break apart, and the line just start getting out and start leaking fluid, and over many miles of use is going to start leaking oil, the transmission fluid, and this is the consequence. Then you are going to have a broken transmission. So that's the reason why it's very important to see if you have enough transmission fluid on your transmission, in this case a DT12 transmission, automatic transmission, and if you don't have any leaks. If you happen to have a leak in the front area of the radiator, if you have a oil leak, that is not engine oil, that is transmission fluid. And if the transmission fluid runs out of the transmission, that is going to destroy the transmission. That is what we have over here. So just to give you an idea, a good working transmission, this is a good working transmission. So it has to easily rotate with one hand, no opposition at all. And if we go to the back, to the output shaft, it gotta be the same, rotate easy. In this case, the transmission is in a good condition, the lubricant is still there, and that's the reason why this transmission is working fine. But in the case of the other, as I showed at the beginning, the transmission is completely destroyed. Oh, yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, I was just talking about the transmissions that don't come with transmission cooler, and this one doesn't have a transmission cooler. All right here. See, this one doesn't have a transmission cooler, so the lines are plugged. Yeah. They don't have any type of lines, the transmission fluid then go to the front of the radiator, so there is nothing there. which is a older system. In this case, this is a 2016, I believe. This truck is out of this truck, but it doesn't matter if it's a newer truck. Still, some of them don't come with transmission cooler in the front of the radiator. In this case, this one does, and yeah, in a consequence of it, we can see that it doesn't move at all. We can hear noise, but that's about it. So be careful, be aware that this is something that can happen to anybody at any moment. When you are over the road, a transmission can simply hit something, or the cooling lines can actually hit something and start leaking fluid. And if you don't pay attention to that, you're going to destroy your transmission. That's the reason why every service you have to inspect the transmission fluid, and every 500,000 miles you have to replace the transmission fluid. In case there is any debris, then are going to be a big deal in the future in order to keep the transmission in good condition. So it's always recommended to replace the transmission fluid to maintain the transmission in a good condition. But these are just recommendations about DT12, and knowing that DT12 transmissions are very expensive, this is something that you have to be careful about. These transmissions are between 4,000 to 7,000 when they're used, and new between 10,000 to 15,000 from the dealer. And that's not including clutch, that's not including other components and lubricants, labor, not including any of that. So it's going to be a big bill if something like this happens. But anyway, this is all I'm going to be showing you for today, talking about DD12 transmissions. And we're gonna continue on doing more videos about DD12 transmissions to help you on maintaining these trucks running in a good condition. So far, this is all we have. And stay tuned on my channel when I have more videos coming. Follow me on Instagram at franciscoamaya YouTube. There you're gonna see more videos coming, different content coming in the future. Use the comment section below if you wanna leave any comments, anything in general about this. And thank you for watching.